This conference will now be recorded.
So let me go back to the system. Yesterday we have discussed about terms of payment. Yesterday we have discussed about terms of payment and cash discount. Now, today we'll try to understand one more function like payment day. Okay, what is this payment day? So it may be useful for some companies or some countries. It may not be, but let us understand about payment day. What is this payment day means? Suppose some customers, particularly I saw in small companies, in small organizations, I saw this one. Whenever, if I'm approaching or the sales representative is approaching one of the customers, then customer is telling like, you came on 2nd of this month, okay, 2nd of April, and in the 1st to 10th I need to pay money for my rental, I need to arrange my employee salaries, I need to pay electricity bill. There are many things. Why are you coming on 10th? Sorry, 2nd or 3rd? Always please reach me after 10th only. So his requirement is, whether it is a demand or it is terms and conditions, maybe anything, every month between 10th to 31st he will ready to pay. If it is reached to, like the due date is reached to 3rd or 2nd or 5th, he is not ready to pay, because he need to do adjustments for his business, like payments for electricity bill, rent amount, employee salaries, all these things. Initially first 1 week he need to do arrangements. So always his requirement is 10th, after 10th only I would like to pay. Then we can map here payment day as 10th. Then if it is payment day as 10th, then you can approach, if the due date is, suppose take the example, I have dispatched material on suppose 03 March 2021. This is invoice date. Now 30 days or 1 month, take the example 30 days is the terms of payment. Now due date will be 2nd April 2021. But customer is not ready to pay on between 1st to 9th. He will pay 10th onwards. Then I can define payment day as 10th. Then what happened? Due date will be calculated as 10th of April instead of 2nd April. So after invoice date, whenever it was 10 comes, at that time only he will pay. Okay, even it is like 2nd April, the invoice date is 2nd April, but due date will be updated as 10th of April because of this payment day. Okay, suppose
even they have higher. Okay, please continue.
Plus. Yeah, Govind.
Earlier, what we discussed is this 30 days is terms of payment. So that will be override and due date. I mean, this payment day is on higher priority.
Exactly, you're right. It will be overwritten with instead of 2nd April, it will be overwritten with the due date is 10th April. Okay, now we will see different calculations here and then we'll verify. Okay, give me 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Sorry. Suppose it is invoice is generated on 15th of March. 15th March 2021. Then 30 days means 14th of April. 14th April 2021. Okay. So 14th April is crossed this 10th day. Then due date will be calculated on 10th of April, 10th of May 2021. Because customer is going to pay on 10th. His payment day is, so it is not between this one. Here payment day means he is ready to pay on every month for 10th only. He will be paying every month 10th only. Then 14th of April is already crossed 10th of April. Then it will be. Suppose there is another invoice. It is 9th of April, 9th March 2021. Then due date will be 8th April. 30 days, as per the 30 days it is 21. Now so 10th is not crossed, then the due date will be updated with 10th of April. If it is crossed a single day, it will be next month. Okay, to be frankly, I have not used this payment day functionality in implementations, but if you want, you can use it. Okay, otherwise one more functionality, payment this is date. Actually this is date, and we have day also. Day means Monday, Tuesday, like this. So Monday customer is not ready to pay on Monday. Every Tuesday he want to pay. Every Tuesday he want to pay. Then 8th of April is, suppose, let me verify, I don't know. 8th of April is Thursday, then 9th will be calculation. Okay, 9th will be the next Tuesday. Sorry, Friday. I will make it Friday or Saturday, whatever it may be. If it is a Friday, then it will be calculated 9th of April. 9th of April will be calculated, because after 8th, it is as per the calculation 30 days. 8th April is the 30 days calculation. After that, whenever the day you have mapped, that will be calculated. Suppose I have made it Monday, then it will calculate after 8th, the Monday is 12th. So due date will be calculated as 12th of that month. Okay, so practically let me show you and then we'll discuss this. But real-time scenario, I have not used this much. Maybe some clients maybe exist, for that they may use it. Let me show you. We'll see. We'll create one customer and we'll map it. So that, because already existing data, it may have something. That is the reason I'm just creating a new customer and we'll map it. New customer. Payment terms of payment and payment day, will tag it. I'm creating, suppose, US 45. Suppose Radha Enterprises. customer group, something, click OK. Okay, now if you verify terms of payment, here it is 30 days is available. Terms of payment is 30 days. Okay, 30 days. We'll discuss this one. Someone asked me about current month and the quarter. We'll discuss this one later. Okay, 30 days we have selected, and I will map payment day as 15th. Payment day as 15th. Okay, so let me show you the payment day screen. It is a small screen, nothing here. Accounts receivable, payment setup, payment days. So it is 15th. Simply he has selected month 15. So here there are multiple options, month or week. If you select week, you can select the week. We'll discuss this one later. So here it was mapped 15th. 15th it was mapped. Now I'm assigning this 15th. I'm assigning this 15th. Now let me create a one free text invoice for this year 045, and today 2nd April, and what happens, let us see. So as per the terms of payment, 30 days means 2nd April means it will be calculated 2nd May, because April is having 30 days. It will be calculated as due date is 2nd May, but because of this payment day, it will be changed to 15th of May. Let me show you. Accounts receivable, invoices, free text invoices. So click new, select the customer, US 045. Okay, now look at this one. Invoice date is 1st of April. Of course, this application is a US based application. Time zone, that is it is showing here. Automatically due date is calculating 5th of this is 15th of May. If you change the invoice date as suppose 17th of April, automatically it is 17th of April means 17th of May will be the calculation. Now due date is calculating 15th of June. Understood? This is payment day. Any doubt here? Anyone?
Is it also showing payment day here? Because terms of payment is visible at 30. Payment days is also available on the screen.
It
So
will be
that one can understood
in the header
why it is.
level. It will be shown here in the header level. Give me 1 second. I hope it will be shown in the payment tab. It is not showing, but for that we have another option. Actually, this payment day can be tagged to terms of payment directly. Instead of mapping independently, we have function called payment day attached. We can map, if you want really that one, we can map 30 days and we can map payment day together.
Okay.
Inside. That is also possible. So if it is changed the dates, it will be updated. Now we'll try to map another functionality. Now date we have verified. Now we'll try to verify day. Let me show you payment days. I will create every Thursday or every Friday he will give. Friday only. Okay, here I'm mapping Friday. He has sentiment, he will pay Friday. Otherwise Friday also people will have some sentiments. Saturday, Monday, Friday and Thursday, Tuesday people will not pay money. That is, everyone has their own sentiments. I'm making it Saturday. Okay, now we'll map Saturday. Now if you do it on Fitex Invoice lines, whether it will be refreshed or not, I don't know. Otherwise we'll create a freshly. Let me verify. Yeah, it is updating. 17th is 17th April is invoice date. Then due date as per the 30 days, it is 17th of May. So let us verify 17th May. What is the date? 17th May is Monday. Then next Saturday is 22nd May. Make sense?
Yes.
Everyone. Okay, I hope it is clear about payment day, a small function. Now let us go back to terms of payment. Here terms of payment is usually will map net 10 days, 30 days like this. But what is this current means? Current means always current month plus payment day we can use. That means all the invoices in this month, whatever it was posted, any date, it will be collected on next month of 15th. This one is next month of 15th. So let me show you this one, current month. So we'll map this current month plus 15 days. Okay, now this will not immediately updated, maybe, may not be. I don't think so. Let me delete, because on the fly you should not create. We need to create freshly, because transaction data will be depending on the master data. I'm creating a fresh customer, like Fitex Invoice S045. Now invoice date is this one, this 15th plus 15th. 1 second, we have mapped. Okay, Saturday now. This is Saturday we have mapped. That is the reason it was mapped for 1st of May is Saturday. I hope. Let me verify. Yeah, Saturday. That is the reason there is no change. Suppose if it is 9th, then it will be I will make it third. What we have mapped for this one. Let me save it. Saturday. Let me map payment day as 15th. Payment day as 15th. Now let me show you. Suppose 2nd of April, then it is 15th of, oh sorry, it is current month. Okay, current month plus 15. Okay, now suppose whatever I'm doing, this one here, terms of payment is current month 15th, I'm going to collect money, whatever the invoices. Current month 15th, that is the meaning. So now if you verify Fitex invoices, yeah, yes please.
Yeah, if you enter the date after 15th, so
Yeah.
I mean before 15th, any date you enter, it will be 15th only.
15th.
But if it is
If it is
15th, like your invoice is after 15th,
yeah, then it will be
then it is
May next month.
15th of every this thing. Okay.
Yeah. 15th of
one more thing, you sometimes you click on save, sometimes you not clicked on save, but still it reflect. So what is the concept here?
Actually, automatically save button will be worked for everywhere. Only one area it is not, it will not update. One is sales quotation and sales order. Control S
Okay,
is required. But otherwise, majority times, if you are clicking tab, then automatic save will be there. Suppose the cursor is,
okay,
then if you click
there.
tab, automatically save button will be executed.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. So if I
Can
am
we
entering,
map this?
yeah, yes, please.
Can we map this both sides? Suppose one client we have, he had to receive some payments, he had to pay some payments.
I mean, can you please elaborate your question, Meet?
Suppose I am a businessman. I have received money 15th of April. Some money I have to receive some from my customers. I have to pay to my purchases.
Understood. So for majority for this customer, it is May 15th. But for some transactions, I want to have differently. Then we can have option to change during the transaction. Understood? For some invoices, I will give more terms of payment. For some invoices, I will give less. This is your question, am I right?
No, for my purchases and for my sales. Both
Okay.
sides I am asking.
Yeah, for purchase also the same function will be available in the AP side also. In accounts payable side also, the same functions will be available, vice versa. Payment day, terms of payment, cash discount, everything is available. Exactly vice versa from purchase side, payment side.
Yeah, you got to go to accounts payable for you.
Exactly. Yeah. For that, we can map it in the vendor side. In the vendor, we'll map it. So we can do the same function. Actually, because the same function, that is the reason I'm not explaining. I will explain any side, whether it is AP side or AR side. You can practice. Same function, it is AP side available, AR side available. Because we are going to pay on 15th. Yeah, yes, please.
Most of them.
Yeah, certainly. Exactly. You're right. Clear? Any doubt here? This is a small function, of course. This will be useful for your career.
It's giving any trigger on the final date. I mean, suppose today I have to receive some payments.
So usually that next topic is going to be reports. Actually, that is going to be reports. You will generate a report, but not triggering means every time it is triggering, people will ask like triggering. If it is continuously coming every day, there will be due date, right? For some transactions for investment.
Yes.
So if it is keep on triggering those things, alerts, it will be hectic to you. You cannot answer to the yes or no. So rather than that one, that is the reason Microsoft is giving reports. That is the major advantage. Actually, that is in the credit and collections aging report. Collections aging report. We are going to discuss this one. And anyhow, it is important. Actually, it is in 2012, the previous version. It is a part of accounts receivable here only. But in D365, they have made it separately as credit and collections. Credit and collections. We'll discuss this one later. We will discuss definitely. Clear? This terms of payment and payment day. Okay. I hope it is clear. Any more doubts? Anyone?
It's clear.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Now, so today we have understood earlier. It is vendor invoice. Vendor invoice can be executed in 4 different ways. 4 ways. One is purchase order to, one is vendor invoice journal, which we have learned. Invoice journal we have learned. Another one is PO to invoice. I think, I hope I have not explained. Am I right? Am I right? This one is not discussed.
Yes.
Yeah, in finance we have not discussed. Yeah. So whoever is joining for T&L, it is very simple for them, but I need to discuss for finance team. Okay, please bear with me. This is without any item. Without any item, you are going to do this one. Now, if it is with item, if it is you are purchasing an item, you are purchasing an item. This is a trading item. Trading item means I would like to purchase the material and I'm selling the material. Then it is purchase order invoice. It is purchase order invoice. Let us understand this one, purchase order invoice. Okay. To be frankly, this purchase order invoice process is more about T&L, more about T&L, but we need to understand a little bit about that one. So purchase order creation, purchase order confirmation, product receipt, vendor invoice. Actually, this is a part of P&L, trade and logistics. Vendor invoice is a part of finance. Invoicing is a part of finance. Okay, let us understand these things. Of course, to T&L consultants, like who joined for both T&L and finance, they will get boring. Please bear with me, because finance team also should know about these things. Let me show you this one, purchase order to invoice.
Hey, Satya.
Yeah.
So we'll take the banking transactions next week. Is that what the plan is?
Yes, actually, like we have discussed about payments. Definitely not next week. Most probably next to next week we are going to discuss about bank transactions. Any urgency?
Okay. No, because I thought we started off the class with bank transactions, so I was a bit curious on.
Yeah, because bank transactions, like we have already learned, one is check payment and check payment and deposit slip. That means accounts receivable side we have understood, accounts payable also we understood. Okay, next week what I will do, I will discuss on reversals. Reversals we have not discussed, reversals will discuss. Okay, that definitely will discuss reversals later, but let me focus on the second method, purchase order invoice. Okay, so you are asking about bank transactions, means bank transaction reversals first. I need to focus on reversals.
Yeah, I mean, the intention of the question was not to change your plan. I mean, continue what your plan is. It's just that you noted that we are talking transactions, so I had a question.
Yeah, sure, definitely. We'll discuss, but most probably next week I will start this session, because my intention is for company creation process. For company creation process, what are the prerequisites are there? All those things I will cover in the initial days. I'm introducing all the terms and like terms and conditions, like the functionalities related to company creation process, minimum requirement, whatever is there, those terms I will introduce in the initial 1 month. Later on, I will create a company and I will show you. At that time, whenever I'm creating a company, at that time already you learned about all these topics, then it will be easy for me to create a company. Okay, that is the reason my plan is always to create a company. What are the prerequisites are there? All those things I will introduce in the very first, at least initial 4 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks or 5 weeks. Later I will start company creation process, and I will explain you this company creation process. Each and every one need to do at least 10 to 15 times. 10 to 15 times you need to practice. Okay, fine. Now purchase order process, purchase order invoice. Okay, so let me show quickly purchase order invoice process. So accounts payable module for finance consultants will do from here. Accounts payable module, purchase orders, all purchase orders. All purchase orders. Okay, the same form available here inside procurement and sourcing, collapse all, purchase orders, all purchase orders. Both are same, mirror images. Both are same. If you create here or if you create here, accounts payable module, both are same. But logistics consultants, they will execute from procurement and sourcing. They will have access for procurement and sourcing module. For finance consultants, I mean it is a finance department, they will do it from accounts payable module, because they will have access for AP module. Okay, both are same. Now click on new button. Click on new button. I'm sorry, I mean text invoice, purchase orders, click on new button, select the vendor account, select the vendor account, select site and warehouse. So what is this site and warehouse means? Suppose I have warehouses in, I'm taking example Hyderabad. One is in Vanasthalipuram, another one is in Patancheru. There are two warehouses. I'm running my manufacturing company in Vanasthalipuram as well as Patancheru. These two are warehouses, and Hyderabad is a site, because site is a virtual warehouse is the actual location where your business is running. I mean to say, suppose manufacturing industry or branch sales and purchases. Another example, like suppose I have one branch in Dilshuk Nagar sales point, and another one is in Amirpet, another one is in Miapur. Then Hyderabad is a site, and then Dilshuk Nagar one branch, Dilshuk Nagar is one warehouse, and another warehouse like Amirpet, another warehouse in Miapur. So warehouse is the actual location. So people will use the word this warehouse in real-time scenario, maybe a site, Dilshuk Nagar site, Amirpet site, warehouse site, like a Miapur site, or Hyderabad. In Hyderabad, I have Dilshuk Nagar one location. The usage of the word may be a site, warehouse, location. Then people may mix these things, but physical shop or whatever physical storage is available, that is called warehouse. Okay, so under site is a big one. Under site, I have two warehouses. I have three warehouses. In Hyderabad, one is Dilshuk Nagar is one warehouse, Miapur is another warehouse, Amirpet is another warehouse, Kukatpalli is another warehouse. This is warehouse. Understood my intention here, everyone?
Yes.
Warehouse is the physical existing site or warehouse or location, because business people, they will use the word differently, but in our system Dynamics AX, warehouse is the physical existing area. Everything will be tracked through warehouse only. Purchase, sales, and everything will be executed from warehouse only. Okay, I'm selecting warehouse. Click OK. Select the item. Click tab. And how many you are going to purchase? Suppose 50 quantity. I have entered. So this is, while creating a purchase order, we have selected a vendor account. We have selected a vendor account because we need to go back to here. So we have discussed this one. So we are working for Accenture company. Suppose Accenture or TCS or Infosys, Microsoft partner. Now the client is purchasing the material. This process is actually logistics. So we are learning this process. Vendor may be different vendors. Vendors may be located in Mumbai, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Delhi, Chennai, or any areas. So I'm purchasing material from this vendor and to this client. This process we are learning now. Okay, so in detailed, if you want to understand, this is logistics more about, but high level information, being a finance consultant also, we should know about this one. Fine. Now we are doing this one. So vendor I have selected. If you verify, the vendor name is vendor code is 1001, name is ACME Office Supplies. So, and vendor number, like purchase order number is 101. Line details. I'm going to purchase item 1000. I'm going to purchase item 1000. Click tab. Now 50 quantity with 899. Now go to confirm. So confirmation is mandatory. Next one is vendor account. I have selected vendor account selected, and item, which item I want to select, I need to select, and then quantity I need to select, and then I need to enter purchase price. All these things I need to fill. Now I need to take a confirmation from my manager. So this we have discussed in the very first day. If you go to very first day, we have discussed purchase order confirmation. Actually, my manager need to confirm this material. I mean to say this purchasing approval, then only I can proceed. Okay, so confirmation is mandatory in this step. I'm doing confirmation. For this confirmation, we have two options. One is confirmation button or confirm button. With this one, you cannot take a printout. With this one, if you want to take printout, you can do it. Click on confirmation. You can tick this one. You can select this checkbox so that it will be printed. So currently, I'm not taking a printout. I'm proceeding. Click OK. Confirmation is mandatory. Next, product receipt. So here, next step is product receipt, means vendor has dispatched the material. Vendor has dispatched means I have received the material. I have received the material. This receiving of this material is called product receipt. Product we have received. That is the reason product receipt. Actually, in many companies, they will use the word GRN. That means goods receipt note. Business people, they will use the words like this, GRN. They will not use the abbreviation goods receipt note. They will use the word GRN. I did GRN. I did GRN. Next, MRN, material receipt note, or simply receipt. All are same. All are same. So product receipt. So that means I have received the material. I'm doing product receipt. So receive tab, generate area page, product receipt button. Here you need to enter product receipt number. This is product receipt number, means vendor dispatch document number. Vendor dispatch document number you need to enter. Click OK. So this is to reconcile between your vendor versus your company in future. If you want, then you can reconcile using based on this number. So while practicing, it is a dummy number, but in real time scenario, it is a most important number. So product receipt. Product receipt is updated. Now during this product receipt, what happens? Plus quantity updated. Plus quantity will be updated. And if you want, temporary ledger accounts will be posted. Actually, this is a permanent accounts only, but business people, they will use the word these are temporary accounts. What it means? Purchase accrual account will be posted. Purchase accrual account will be posted. What is this? We'll discuss. This is important for finance consultants. I need to discuss this one a lot. Purchase accrual and like material received but not invoice. Debit, and then vendor, this one is credit. Okay, we will discuss here in this one after some time. This is a temporary accounts. Next, invoice means the final postings. The final financial postings will be executed. Okay, let me show. Go to invoice, generate area page, invoice button, invoice button. So you need to enter invoice number. This invoice number you are going to receive from the vendor. You are not generating, you are receiving the invoice from the vendor. That number you need to enter. And invoice date, the vendor invoice date, vendor date, because this vendor has generated previously, that may be 1 hour before or 1 day before or 10 days before, whatever it may be. This will not be future date, because he generated and he has given to you, and you are looking at that invoice, means currently that invoice is a past dated invoice. It will not be a future date. This one is currently I am doing posting on today date. This is invoice posting date, and this date may be yesterday or day before yesterday or today. That may be anything. This is invoice generated date, and this is posting date. We are posting date. We are posting today. Due date is based on the terms of payment. It will be updated. 30 days is the terms of payment. It is updating. Okay. Now I'm posting invoice. Okay, sorry, I need to, here it is match status is not performed. So this match status I will explain you later. I need to explain you, this is a part of T&L, but I'm going to discuss with both finance and T&L combined together in like after 3 weeks. I'm going to combine together. At that time I will discuss with you all. Of course it is a part of T&L, finance consultant also. If you learn, that will be good for you. Update match status, it is passed. Is passed. So there's sometimes there may be deviations. The deviations, how to handle it, we'll discuss in future. Now I'm posting, post button. So here also temporary postings, you told me like temporary postings, and at the time of invoice also postings will be done. Now here in this, the final postings means charges will be updated, material cost, and then charges, and then taxes, everything will be updated. This is financial postings. The final postings will be updated here. So let me show you that financial postings. Invoice, journals, invoice button, click on voucher. It may not be shown here immediately. Okay, so I need to go to general ledger, general ledger, general ledger, collapse all. Here periodic tasks, I will write down this path. Subledger journal entry is not yet transferred. Okay, I need to click on transfer now. I need to click on transfer now. If you verify the voucher now, it will show you the transactions. If I refresh, it is posting. Actually, there is a temporary accounts also it was posted, but actual posting is last two. Cost of material invoice account data to vendor account credit. So it is vendor invoice means cost of account, cost of inventory, cost of purchased material invoiced. Vendor account credit. Just give me 1 second, please. I'm back. Here, cost of material purchased invoice means it is simply in 2012 it is inventory receipt account. Inventory receipt account data to vendor account credit. In 2012 versions, you will find the field name as inventory receipt account, but in D365 they have renamed as cost of material invoiced. So because we are receiving material, our inventory value is increasing and I need to pay money to the vendor. So earlier invoice journal we have updated like expenses account data to vendor account credit. This is you have learned, simple one. Now vendor invoice posting, instead of expenses account, it is posted to inventory receipt account data to vendor account credit. Cost of material invoice account means inventory receipt account. In 2012 the name of the field is inventory receipt account, but recently in D365 they have renamed as cost of material invoice. Both are same, so this one is the entry.
So Satya, the inventory receipt account is the asset account, right?
Exactly, you are right. Exactly, you are right.
So why did they coin it as receipt? I mean, we have an inventory account that 1401. I think that's the ledger account already present, isn't that? So what's the difference?
That one only. Yeah, that one only it will be updated.
Yeah.
Actually,
Okay.
it is mapping is mistake. This is a mapping mistake, but it is exactly you're right. 140100 whatever it is there, that will be updated as debit, and then vendor account 2 something 2 series it will be updated. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Now let me show once again one more transaction. Okay, and just I want to tell you one thing here. Two ledger accounts are related to product receipt, temporary accounts, and purchase expenditure for product. Purchase expenditure for product 0 will be updated. Now I'm adding here, apart from this one more word, one more thing, purchase expenditure for product will be updated 0. Actually always these three will be posted. Always these three will be posted. Let me quickly do one more transaction and let me show you, and I will skip these temporary accounts. I can skip these two temporary accounts by mapping here. In detail we'll discuss. It may not be time, may not be sufficient. If it is required we'll continue tomorrow, but let me show you. Accounts payable parameters. Here product receipt, I'm removing this ledger account. I'm removing this one so that it will be easy for you for the next transaction. Let me do one more transaction and let me discuss. I'm creating a new one, selecting the vendor account, site and warehouse, click OK. And I'm selecting item 1000, suppose, to quantity. Okay, I have created a purchase order, and then I'm doing confirmation. Now I'm doing product receipt. This is the best practice, product receipt. And then invoicing. I'm doing invoice. Generate invoice tab. Generate area page, invoice button. So I'm entering the invoice number because this invoice number will be received from the vendor. That number I need to enter, and invoice date, suppose today date only he has dispatched, and it is match status is not performed, then I need to update match status. And business people, they will click on totals. The physical copy whatever they have received, that amount, the charges I have not explained, I will explain later, taxes, everything they will validate, and the total invoice amount is correct or not, they will validate. If it is any deviations, we'll discuss that one later. So in 90%, the deviations should not be there. Sometimes it may be deviations will be there. That deviations, company policy will be there. Based on that policy, it will be allowed. So now it is same. We don't have any deviations. Now I'm posting. Then if I go to invoice, journals, invoice button, if you click voucher, it is not showing immediately. It will take 2-3 minutes time or sometimes 5 minutes time, but I don't have that much patience. I'm going here. It will be exist here in the subledger journal entry is not yet transferred. Now I'm clicking on transfer now. This I will discuss with you later. Batch transfer rules I need to discuss. Okay, this you will understand later. Now if I refresh, the transaction will be there. So here, if you look at this one, 3 transactions are there. One journal, it will be 3 transactions. Okay, one is cost of material invoiced. Cost of purchased material invoice means inventory account data to vendor account credit, and purchase expenditure for product 0. Always it will post purchase expenditure for product 0. So I'm not giving explanation here. Purchase expenditure for product, this I will discuss after some time, most probably after 1.5 months. So you need to note down the pending point. Purchase expenditure for product 0, why it is posting? Always it will be posted 0. In some scenarios it will be posted some balances, some amounts. Those scenarios we'll discuss later. Okay, we'll discuss later. But purchase expenditure for product 0 will be updated. For normal scenarios, unnecessarily, if you frankly speak, business people, they will ask, the client will ask, why are you posting this 0 account every time? Why are you posting this 0 account? But it is in some scenarios, it is the value will be updated. That scenarios I will discuss with you later, but it will be 0. Okay, so the actual entry is this one. Cost of material invoiced account data to vendor account credit. Clear this process? Any doubt here? So if it is any charges, if it is any charges, then suppose transportation charges, then the transportation charges account will be debited and vendor account credit, because this is material cost is 1000 and transportation charges 200. 1200 will be updated here. At that time there will be 4 lines. There will be 4 lines. If it is taxes, then once again tax account data to vendor account credit. In that case it will be like this. So currently I have not discussed about these two, so you are not aware of this one. That is the reason it is not showing. But in real time scenario, you are going to learn these topics in down the line. So these are the things you need to learn. So always you need to remember inventory receipt account data to vendor account credit is the financial postings. Okay, this I have parked this point. Most probably you are going to learn after 1.5 months, not now. It is too early. I need to discuss so many topics. Then I will discuss this one. Sometimes I may forget. Please remember in your notebook or in your pending points as a important point. We'll discuss this one later. Okay. Any doubt here? Anyone? This one. No doubt. Fine. Suppose why these temporary postings are required? What is the reason behind? Anyhow, you are posting here financial postings. Then why it is required here? What is the reason behind you are posting temporary accounts at the time of product receipt? And these temporary accounts will not be included like charges, amounts, and the taxes. It will not be included. It will be only material cost. Material cost will be updated. What is the purpose of this one? Take the example 30th of March or 30th of April. 30th of April, I have received 20 lakhs rupees worth of material. I have received 20 lakhs worth of material I have received. Now, after I mean to say, on 30th of April, I have not received invoice. I have not received invoice. I have not received invoice. Now, finance department, because there is no financial postings. If it is, there is no financial postings. Now, inventory value in finance, I mean to say chart of accounts, inventory value, CEO or CFO or managing directors, one of the important person, key person, he is validating in the chart of accounts. In trial balance, he has verified. It is showing like 85 lakhs. It is showing 85 lakhs. And he visited the warehouse. He came down. He visited. Roughly, he has calculated. It is showing 1 crore something, 1 crore 3 lakhs or 1 crore 2 lakhs. But in the system, if I verify the trial balance, it is showing 85 lakhs. Then there is a difference. Then I will ask stores department what happened. Then he will tell like, no sir, yesterday only we have received material from the vendor and we have not received invoice copy. That is the reason 20 lakhs is not updated in the trial balance. Then it is a confusion to CFO or CEO of the company or top management people. Whenever they are verifying the trial balance, it is not showing accurate values. Accurate means at least nearest values. So if you are posting temporary account, this is material received but not invoiced account. Then 85 lakhs is showing inventory and 20 lakhs it is showing material received but not invoiced account. Then it is 1 crore 5 lakhs. Then if he come downside or warehouse, if he visited, he can understand 20 lakhs rupees worth of material received but not invoiced. Then at the time of invoice, exactly it will be reversed. This debit and credit will be reversed. This will be credit and this will be debit. If it is posting this one. Understood? These are the temporary accounts. So that the accurate value will be updated at the time of invoice. These 5 transactions will be posted. This is a temporary accounts, material received but not invoiced account that are to purchase accrual account credit. Understood? Any doubt here? Anyone? So if you want, we will discuss once again. If you are not able to follow me, I will discuss this one tomorrow also. It is most important for finance consultants. Of course, it is a part of T&L. It is a part of T&L, purchase order process. But for invoicing purpose, you should learn this process. And where we will map this ledger accounts, we will understand slowly. I need to introduce about item group, item model group. Okay, item related topics tomorrow. It is purely T&L topics, but finance consultant also should learn. As I told you in the very first, if you remember, modules, there is a overlap always. So finance and T&L will be overlap. Tomorrow means usually it is Monday, always Monday. So in my demo session, I have explained like this is finance. This is T&L. Right. The overlap is you are learning now overlap. This one, this part. Okay. If you want to understand about in depth about purchase order process, it is a T&L. There is a lot of subject in the T&L side. So today I have introduced about this topic. There is many things. Finance team, they need to understand little bit T&L, and the T&L consultants, trade and logistics consultant, he need to learn something about finance. So I'm starting that one now. Okay. Yeah. Anything else? Anyone? So once again, Monday only the class. Yeah.
Good, good. Thank you. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Anyone? If nothing, then we'll connect once again on Monday morning 6 a.m. IST. Sorry, 7 a.m. IST.
Hello, Satya.
Yeah.
Satya,